If you guys want to know how I got this simple, everyday slay, continue to watch. So as I'm editing this video, I realized my daughter was in the background. I think she was eating candy or eating chips, but you hear crackling noise in the background. She's always in here with me, so please disregard. Hey, welcome. I am finally back to film a video. Your girl been working. God is good. But I'm back to do a get ready with me, because I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but I've been doing this makeup look every damn day, all week, every damn day. So yes, I want to come on and show you that look, because it's super simple, it's glam. When I was at work, I was getting a lot of compliments like, oh, I like your skin, you know, it's natural looking, it's not too much, this is the look I want to go for. So I said, you know what, let me film it for my people, because everybody like it, so I want you to see it too. Because I'm not sure if you follow me on Instagram, but I was posting like, you know, I'm going to work, I'm heading, I'm out, I'm dead. So literally for the past 3 weeks, I've been doing this foundation routine and just zhuzhing up my eyes, or not. Your girl's been putting bronzer on her eyelids. But let's just get into the video. So I'm all about skincare. I get a lot of compliments on my skin because it's clear. I got little spots, but we won't worry about that later. But yeah, as far as the texture, it's really soft. I had a breakout a few weeks ago, and that's where these marks are from, but they're getting lighter. So enough of me rambling, let's get to this video. I'm going to be using the Smashbox primer water. Love this. All over. My brows are done at the same time. They're semi-done. I always do them halfway and then I finish them towards the end of my makeup look. So yes, I'm just going to spray this. Yeah, so this is the Marine Bright Serum from MAC. I use that on a, what is this? A foundation brush. This is the Sigma foundation brush, the F60. Pump some on and go all over your face. And just make sure that you are all the way protected. So a serum goes before the moisturizer, and the moisturizer goes before the primer. It's like a nursery rhyme. The serum goes before the moisturizer, and the moisturizer, you get it. So yeah, I love to prep my skin. So now that I have that on, I move on to moisturizing my face. I got a sample of this. This is the Magic Cream. I think that's what you call it, from Charlotte Tilbury. A lot of the makeup artists that I follow on Instagram use this. So I was like, why not? And it's actually really moisturizing. Like, it makes my skin feel really good. I've switched up like the products that I've been using. Yes, this is a lot, but this is exactly what I do when I'm getting ready to go out. So I definitely want to show you exactly what I do. So I do moisturize. I do take care of my skin. I drink water, not on a daily basis, but you know how I go. What? I've been doing like the lemon water with the apple cider vinegar. I can't, if it's not cold, I can't drink it. So what I do is I freeze it and I take it with me to work, and like every time I gotta go on like a bathroom break, or I go to look for product in the back, I'll just go and take a swig of it, and by the end of the day the water is over and done with, because it is so nasty. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Fast Response Eye Cream Holy Grail product, and I'm just going to take that on the same Sigma brush, get a little bit. I don't even use a lot of it. It's a tiny bit. And I'll just put that under my eyes. And then I'll go in with my ring finger and really make sure that that is penetrated. Like, this foundation routine is literally 2 seconds. The only reason why it takes me a little bit longer in the morning is because I want to make sure that these products are fully absorbed into my skin before I start to do any kind of makeup. But if I didn't wait, it'll be like 20 minutes. But I like to wait, and I'll do like my hair, or I'll get my breakfast ready or my lunch ready, my outfit for the day, and kill time while that is penetrating my skin. The last product that I use in my skincare prep routine before my foundation is Vibrancy Eye. I have a sample of it. I have the actual bottle. I don't know where it is. But I'll just put that under my eyes as well. So I really like to prep my skin. Like, I have to prep my skin. It's essential, because I'll have my makeup on maybe from like, let's see, maybe like 9 in the morning to like 8 at night. And when I come home, I'm a little oily. But if I touch up with powder, then I'm good to go. So that all has to do with me prepping my skin in the morning and, you know, trying to drink water. So I'm going to let that sit in, and I'll be right back. So now that the skin is prime, plump, oh, my skin feels so good. I'm like, my fin. I hated this primer. I don't know why. I believe that I didn't find the right products to pair with it, or I didn't know what I was doing when I bought it, or I was just following the hype when I bought it. It could have been one of those 3 options that I gave you. But legit, I've been using this with my new foundation that I'm about to show you, and my foundation has been life. Yes, I still get oily in my T-zone, which is okay, because all I do is just take a piece of Kleenex at work and I'll just like press it into the oily spots. My foundation is not moved at all. So I have found my holy grail primer. I feel like I have. And I'm happy that I'm actually able to use this. But enough of me rambling. You want to see what primer I'm talking about, right? Come on, Diana, get with it. The Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. This right here, I love this stuff. Like, I don't even use a lot of it. I literally use like that much of this primer, and I'll just dot it, and I will just rub it in. Like, I don't feel like I have huge pores or anything, but if you do and you use this, trust me, because this makes my skin like baby soft. And like I said, I have good skin anyway. It just makes my skin feel so good. I even put it under my eyes. Yes, I do. And I'll let this sit in to my skin for like about 5 minutes or so while I go do something else. So I'm going to come back after 5 minutes. Time me if you want to. I'll be right back. So I had some glue from yesterday when I was at work from my lashes, so I had to take that off. So now that everything is well absorbed into my skin, I've been loving this foundation. I have a love-hate relationship with this foundation. Yes, I love the coverage. Yes, I love how it wears throughout the day, but I want to try it in another color. So this is the Becca Ultimate Coverage Foundation. So I have it in the color Mink. I think there's one lighter than this. I don't know. Like, this is good, but I just feel like I could go one shade lighter. Let me just check and see real quick. I like the foundation. I don't know. I just feel like I could go a tad bit lighter. Sometimes I mix in my Makeup Forever foundation, or sometimes I'll mix in my NARS foundation in Macau, and I have Y505 I think in Makeup Forever. But yeah, so this is the foundation. I use it on a More Free 439 buffer brush. I've been using this foundation for like a month. I think it's almost done. I can't even tell, like with bottles like this, it doesn't even feel like products in it to begin with, so how do you know when it's ending? But yeah, I've been using this. I'm just going to pump it and blend it out. So yeah, like this is the color. I don't know, like, I don't know. I like the coverage. I just feel like the color, I don't know. I mean, but this is what I've been wearing and I like it. It's just, they have weird tones. Like, I don't know. Whatever. So yeah, my family is home. So if you hear noise in the background, they are here. They're here. But yeah, I just blend this in. So I'm trying to see what it looks like on camera. In person, it's fine. On camera, it's a little weird looking. But I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Like the foundation colors, the ranges, I don't know. So I'm just going to go all over my face with this foundation. And just blend everything out. So I'm trying to see, like, on my laptop what I'm looking like. Like, I don't know. It's an okay foundation. I mean, I like the coverage. I just don't really like the color. I feel like my skin tone is more gray tone yellow. And this is more warm. This is a warm foundation. I mean, I make it work. I definitely make it work. But I definitely can use a different color. So my next step is something that I used to use adamantly on my channel, and then I started venturing out and want to try different things because, you know, as a makeup artist and a makeup lover, I want to try new things. So I'm back on the LA Girl Pro Kick color Toffee, just to highlight under my eyes. And I just love these concealers. Like, I will use this concealer to fake that I did eyeshadow. Don't tell anyone. So that's what I've been doing. So that's what I've been doing lately. I've been doing like this. I've been drawing a line here and pulling it down. So when I blend it, it will look like I have on eyeshadow. So yeah, that's the trick. That's one of the tricks to my makeup looks lately. So I'm just going to get a brand new beauty blender. They're so pretty when they're brand new, right? Wow! Is that normal to say? But whatever. So yeah, I'm going to use that to blend under my eyes. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend this out. I had a client the other day. Well, not a client, but I was at work and somebody came in and she was like, "Well, I want to glow like you." I'm like, "Girl, I barely have any makeup on." She's like, "No, but under your eyes is brighter and your chin and you have like a little glow." I'm like, "Oh, you mean like this is just highlighting and contouring?" She's like, "Yeah, I want to learn how to do that." So I showed her how to do it, and then I walked away for 1 second and she picked up the brush and she just started like blending everything in, and I was just devastated. I'm like, "Well, you're gonna go outside like that?" Because I didn't tell you to touch it, girl. I told you to, I'll be right back. She's like, "Oh no, I didn't, I thought you wanted me." I said, "No, I told you I'll be right back." I never left her with like any instructions on what to do or what not to do. I just figured that she would wait for me. I told her I'd be right back. I'm going to get something. She's like, "Well, now I look like the Lion King." I was like, "Well." Well. So yeah. So this is basically what I've been doing. And then also to cheat, if you have, like you have on any eye makeup, I just take whatever's left on the brow bone area. So I'll just bring it up and blend. And that's pretty much how I've been doing my foundation. And I noticed like around my mouth is a little darker, so I will just blend that in. Now, if you know me and you've been with me since I started my channel, you know that Black Opal is my all-time favorite cream contour ever. This is actually, I think, what do I normally use? I just said tried and true and I can't remember. What? I think this is Suede Mocha. So I'm taking the Suede Mocha on a 130 brush. Yes, swirl it in there. And I will take this on my forehead and blend it down. So I'm just feathering in the color. I'll take whatever's left on my nose just to contour my nose a little bit. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation brush and I'm just going to blend those lines out so everything looks like it's melting into each other. Don't forget your forehead, because I have many a times, and then when I get to work I'm like, oh no. So yeah, I'm just going to blend. Like literally, this is my no makeup makeup. Like, especially when I'm tired and I do not want to go to work. I'm not going to get all cutie wooty for you. It's not going to happen. So, this is what I have so far. Then I'll go back in with a little bit of concealer just to highlight under my eyes a little bit, because I find after I contour, I lose some of that lightness. So I like to gauge it. Sometimes I'll put enough concealer under my eyes that when I contour, it's fine. But most of the time, I have to go back in with a little bit more concealer and just add a little bit. So that's what I am doing now. I feel like I need a little something under my eyes. And I'll just blend that, and then I will go over where the contour began, just so I can blend it a little bit more. Just go over everything. So basically everything is like subtle, like I have like a subtle highlight, a subtle contour. So now comes my setting portion of the video. So I'm gonna use this Derma Blend powder just to set all over my face. So I start under my eyes first, because that will start to crease first, and you do not want any type of creasing under your eyes. You do not want to crease. And this I'll push into the skin. I'll push that in. Everywhere else I will just add powder lightly and let it sit on top of the skin. Well, not sit on top, but I'm just going to be putting powder on my skin, and whatever my skin absorbs, it absorbs. Whatever it doesn't, it doesn't, and I will knock that off after I set the entire face. But when you're using creams and concealers and stuff like that, you just definitely want to set your face. So I'm using that same beauty blender that I used to blend out my highlight, just to push this powder in. So I'm just going to push it all over the face, especially on my nose, because I get super oily here. So this is what I do. So this is how I set my foundation to make sure that it does not move throughout the day. So I'm just going to set all over. And I like totally jacked up my brows, but I always do. So I'm not really concerned about that because I fix them in the end anyway. But yeah, this is what I do. So now it looks like I was baking all day and I got flour all over my face. But literally, this is how I set my face so that it's locked in all day. And it's not going to look cakey or powdery or anything like that. But I just want to make sure that my face is fully set. So I'm going to let this powder I'm just checking to make sure that everywhere is set. I need to set here. Just want to make sure that everywhere is set. So that when it comes time to dust it away, everything will be set underneath, and everything that will be swept away, my skin does not want. So I'm going to let it sit in, absorb, and then I'll knock off the excess powder that will be sitting on top of my face. So I'll be right back. So this is the Eco Styler brush. It's the full powder. That's what it says. So I use this to just knock everything off of my face. Which is not a lot because my skin and the foundation absorbed a lot of the product. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some banana powder. I'm going to take it on the top of the Derma Blend cover. Not too much powder. Just enough. And I'm going to take a dry beauty blender. And I'm just going to apply this to where I highlighted. I like to add this after the Derma Blend, because I find that this concealer, this LA Girl Pro Concealer, it doesn't need too much highlighting. Meaning if you were to just use the Derma Blend and that's it, because I have done that before, you can definitely still get a highlighted look. My nose is tickling me. But you can definitely get a highlighted look with just the Derma Blend. But me, when I'm going to work, I just want it to be extra crisp. I find that if I don't set all over my face and then I go in and I start to set everything, I don't like the look of it. So I'd rather set the complete face, set the highlight, then just go over the contoured areas. I find that if I do that, it's not muddy. I used to set under my eyes with the banana powder and then set with the contour, but the contour wouldn't be fully set, so my contour would be dewy, and I don't like that. So I like not a matte finish, but a semi-matte, demi-matte finish, because my skin is combination, but the outside is dry, it's just oily in the T-zone. So I like to set all over, then go in with the highlight, then contour with powder. So yeah, I find that that helps me better. Hopefully you understood what I said, because I'm saying it to myself and I'm like, what? Wow. But you get it. Set, and then set. So I set 3 times. Set all over, highlight, and then I set the contour with an actual contouring powder. Boom, there you go. So you already know if something works for me, I am not going to change it. So I'm going in with my Ebony Bronze Bronzer, Queen Collection. Queen Collection, I love this. I have like 5 of these. 5 of them. This is my favorite brush. I talked a young lady into buying this brush the other day. She wanted the NARS Aida brush. She said that she's gonna order it online, but then it's a hassle because she wants it right then and there. She's like, oh, you know, there's a brush that MAC has. And I was like, yes, girl. There's a brush that they have. So this is my begin all and all. Nobody can touch this brush. I don't care. NARS, Make It Forever. They can't come for this brush. This brush is a bomb. So this is the MAC 140S. I think I showed this brush in one of my haul videos. Probably. I don't remember. But yeah, it's just like, ugh, like look. It's like you want to go. So I'm going to take that with my Ebony Bronze Bronzer, Hint and Pan. You already know I love this powder. So I just get a little bit like this. And I don't even shake it off. I actually use the side of the brush just to contour because it hugs. It hugs your face. And I just flip it over. So the product is going on the bottom, but when you press it, the bottom becomes the side. MAC did this thing with this brush. Not even gonna lie. Top becomes the side. I could be talking about so much other things besides the brush, but that's for another day. So yeah, great brush. So I just use it to just carve out, and I go around my forehead, and I go down my jaw, and I knock off whatever powder is here from the highlighting that we just set, because I don't like this highlighting powder to sit here because it'll just really create, and I don't like a sharp highlighted line versus, like, I don't like the look of that. So I would like to just have a soft contour and a light highlight at the bottom, and then I'll knock this off as well. And yeah, so this is pretty much how I, excuse me, and then I will go in with the same powder and contour the sides of my nose lightly. Okay, so now that everything is done, I decided to do some mascara. So I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex just to run some on my eyes, and I'm going to be putting on my lashes off camera. I gotta be knee deep in the mirror, so I'll be right back. So now that my lashes are popped on, I always do this. I put my lashes on and then I spray my face with the Makeup Forever Mix and Fix. I love this right here, girl. I'm gonna shake this up really well to set my face. I'm just gonna spray my face. Yeah, and this is the final look. I'm just going to find my fan, and this is how I look going to work. Every day. I'm crazy. So this is the finished look. Bronzer on the lid, a little contour, a little highlight, a nude lip. The only thing I'm missing is my earrings. I don't know it yet. And this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this Get Ready With Me Work Slay Face edition. And until my next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.
Okay, so are we, what do you want?
Tomorrow I'm recording. Why you always got to give me, come on
Okay,
now.
sorry, Mommy, I'm leaving the room.
All right.
It's not my fault people call me.